Hello everyone, this is Rick Muermman with Mersive Technologies, and this is the Mersive Minute. If there's a topic you'd like to see me cover, please leave me a message down below and I'll be happy to get to it. Okay, so what happens if we walk into a conference room, especially in today's age, and we want to use everything in the room? We want to have the display turn on, we want to do a presentation up to the display, maybe we want to do a video conference, but we don't want to touch anything except for the devices that we brought into the room. Well, we can do that very easily with Mersive and with a feature that we call power management. Now, power management, what that will do is turn your display on or off at either a specific time of day or if someone hasn't connected to it for a specific amount of time. The other thing that's very interesting, if the display is off and you have power management feature on, it'll turn the display on 15 minutes before a meeting. So you can walk into the room, have the display on, run your Solstice session, walk out of the room, and it'll turn the display automatically off for you without having to touch anything. We can do this three ways. The first, we actually turn off the HDMI sync output of our pod. Kind of complicated sounding, but really what you need to know is that it puts any commercial rated display to sleep, again at a specific time of day or if someone hasn't connected. We can also do a USB to RS-232 connection. There's USB ports in the back of the pod. You can connect RS-232 up to the display and have it recall an RS-232 command at a specific time of day or at a specific interval. And lastly, we can accept control protocols from a third-party control system. So you could have a third-party touch panel in the room, they press a button to turn the display off, or again, a specific time of day, it talks to the pod, which in turn talks to the display to turn it on and off. I'm going to show you how that works here. Let's share my desktop and log into my cloud account here. So this is where I would manage all of my pods. You guys have seen this a lot of times before. I'm going to go into Manage. I'm going to manage my pods. We'll select our conference pod. That's the one that I have connected up to the display right now. We scroll all the way to the bottom here. You can see power management. This is where you can set everything. So we can see here, first let's click this on. You can see here that I can suspend the display. I can have it put the display to sleep immediately after someone disconnects, a minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, all the way up to 2 hours. I can also have it turn the display off and on again at a specific time of day. What I love about this feature is even if the display is off, it will turn the display on 15 minutes before a meeting for you, which truly makes your experience no touch. You can see down here also we can select RS-232 commands if you want to do it that way. We're just going to suspend the HDMI signal right now, and I'm going to do a demo for you. So we have it set for immediate. I'm going to set it for all day. So essentially what's going to happen here after I apply this, it's going to take a few seconds to register to the pod, and it's going to put the pod to sleep because no one is connected to it. So I'm going to save that as unassigned. So now it's loading up to our cloud account. From the cloud account, it's being pulled down to the pod, so it takes a few seconds to populate. You're going to see this pull in just a second here, and it's going to put the pod to sleep. There we go. The pod is now to sleep. So now we walk into the room, we want to use this room. We want to use the Solstice Conference demo pod. First of all, it's important to note 15 minutes before a meeting, it'll turn it on automatically. But let's say we've got an ad hoc meeting. All I do is press the button to connect to this pod, and it will automatically wake the pod up and send the 4-digit code up to the display. So we can see 7185. I can connect up to the display. I can share my desktop very easily. I'm now doing my Solstice session, sharing my desktop up to the display. I'm done. I stop sharing. I disconnect. And as soon as I do that, it is going to put the display back into sleep mode again. Okay? Display's back into sleep mode. So this is extremely easy to use. It's a total no-touch solution, so you can walk into a room, do something that you want to do, and absolutely touch nothing at all. Do a conference, do a collaborative session, all with using Mersive Power Management. For more information about this, please visit mersive.com. This is Rick Muermman with Mersive Technologies, and we'll talk again soon.